Alright guys, day 4. This will be the final day. I didn't do any filming up till this point, but the car does run. I got a ton of cleaning up to do. We still have the power steering to figure out, and of course the interior is not together yet. I got to figure out the wiring on that end. We did have it ran like garbage. I hooked up the wrong wire to the throttle position sensor, but again, a ton of cleaning up. Still got to fix the exhaust. It's not quite matching up right. Other than that, bleed the clutch. And Nate is putting the battery box in right now. And the neutral safety switch. That's the biggie. We're starting it with a screwdriver right now, just to test fire and get the coolant bled and all that happy stuff. So yeah, that's where we're at. I'm going to turn the iPhone back on here and do a time lapse. The axles are in, just need tightened down, wheels back on, and we are really close to a test drive. So after some wire tracing, the car does run. I hooked up the wrong wire at the wrong spot. Happens. They're the exact same plug within inches of each other. Got them flipped around. Other than the hellish exhaust leak, hopefully don't rattle eardrums here. It does run. It fires right up as should be. Still have to hook up my brake light switch, tighten the bolt for the steering column, and once everything's clean and the way I want it, then we will put the console and everything back together. Other than that, the power steering, which we'll deal with that another day. I'm gonna have to take the alternator back off to change the brackets over to retain the 96 power steering pump. And other than that, I'm waiting on brake fluid to get here. We're going to bleed the clutch out and we are good to go. Alright, so we had an issue. The CB7 axles are too short for the CD5 chassis by like an inch. It looked fine. I didn't pull the boot away to confirm. So what we had to do was take the automatic axle, which is exactly an inch longer, change the bearing, change the end cap to the CD5 setup, and we are going back together now. With any luck, that'll be the end of that pickle, and we're good. Alright, so the passenger side also the same way. What we're going to have to do is get the automatic axle CB joint for the passenger side and then bolt it right back in, and then our length will be good then. So that's always a risky run when you Frankenstein parts together, but other than that, it does run, it does drive, as long as these axles hold together, and they were about half shot anyway, so it's time for new ones, so we will be good.